Hi, I'm not Maggie,
And I'm not BremSter. I'm FullDeck.
and I'm missing a few cards, but we are here today with a puzzle by Maggie and BremSter. We all know BremSter, Maggie is his mother, and we have solved 4 of these puzzles already.
And they've been absolutely delightful. It's been several days, maybe a week or more since we solved the first 4. Life sort of got in the way, but we're really excited about recording this last one, although we have peeked at the grid and we know that it's irregular regions, which is definitely not our strong suit. So we'll see how this goes.
Yes, let's take a look at the rules, shall we?
We shall, but before we do, let's say if you're going to go solve the puzzle yourself, which we absolutely encourage you to do, please do go ahead and let the video run in the background so that Brem gets a view. Likes and views and subscribes are really helpful for his channel, and he gives so much to the community. We really hope that folks will get
And
back
we
to him.
should say that this is a pack that Brem and his mother put together. It was released to everybody on September 1st.
Yes, Patreon's got a preview. But now I think everybody has
access to it now.
Yeah.
So please go and take a look at the puzzle pack. It's called Family Day Out by Maggie and BremSter.
Yes. All right, so now we'll look at the rules. Yes.
Yes.
So this puzzle is called Sidestep, and normal Sudoku rules, well, no, I'm sorry, normal irregular Sudoku rules apply. So where is my mouse? There's my mouse. So in every row and in every column, we place the digits 1 through 9 once each without repetition. And then in addition, rather than 3 by 3 boxes, we have irregular regions that are bounded by darker lines. So in this region that's yellow, we'll place the digits 1 through 9 exactly once without repetition. And then we have a different region. So that region that I just marked in green also gets the digits 1 through 9 exactly once.
My goodness, I hope we don't need coloring for anything else.
I do too. We don't usually do irregular regions, so I'm a little bit trepidatious. We should set one sometime. That also scares me. So
okay, the other rule is the rule that has been in place for all of the 5 puzzles. It's the outside rule that the digits outside the grid must appear in one of the first 3 cells of the row or column as seen from that direction. So that 4, 5, 6 that is highlighted now means that those 3 cells must contain 4, 5, and 6.
In some order. Now, and then the 3 at the bottom of the grid in this column indicates that 3 appears in one of those first 3 cells. We don't know which one. And a 1, 3 would indicate that those 2 digits appear in the first 3 cells. But again, we don't know which ones. So this was easier when it was 3 by 3 boxes. I saw things even when we were starting to just explain the rules. We should restart the timer to restart our. Let's go ahead, because if there's 3 digits in 3 cells, we know that those 3 cells can only be those 3. So that has to be a 4, 5, 6. That has to be a 4, 5, 6. That has to be a 4, 5, 6. That has to be a 1, 2, 3. Oh, you may indeed.
Can we color the regions?
Oh, I think that's an excellent suggestion. Yes, I like that idea.
Light colors, like
I was
yellow
getting
and
fairly
green.
excited about putting in triples, though, because
Yes,
that was
you're doing
making me
well.
happy. I like that one being green.
And I think I see a deduction when we're done coloring.
Ooh, exciting. Let's see, make this one green. Oh, that's why you want me to color, so you can start making deductions without me.
Yes, right.
Do we, let's see, I'm going to make this one green, maybe?
Yeah, and maybe yellow below the green.
Yeah, I think keeping it to 2 colors if we can. We can't, we very well, but we can make this one blue.
Yeah, that'll work.
And then we have some white regions. So that's our 9 regions. None of them are touching, so that will help keep things
It will be harder to refer to which region is which.
This is true.
But we'll make do.
We'll make do.
Okay.
So, ooh, I think I
Yes,
have
a
a deduction too.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Well, we have to have 4, 5, and 6 in these 3 cells, and we have to have 2, 6, and 7 in these. So row 3, column 3, which I have selected, has to be from both 4, 5, 6, and also from 2, 6, 7. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's a 6.
Okay. In that case, I'll go with row 2.
Let me finish in the rest of those. So that's the 2, 7 pair I just put in are the other 2 of this 2, 6, 7. Okay, yes.
So
now,
there's a 1 and a 3 in row 2 in columns 7, 8, and 9.
aha.
And that looks across at the 1, 2, 3,
So
making
that
that a 2.
is a 2.
And then that looks across at the 2, 7.
7, and that becomes a 2. These are not 2s because of this 1, 2, and 3, we've already got them all. I don't know quite what to do with pencil marking this, though. I don't want to mark across boxes.
but we've used it. So,
Well, we've kind of used it.
yeah,
I think we might have more to go. Oh, this 8, one of these two is an 8. These are 1, 2, 3, but this last one can't be a 2, so this is a 1, 3. And that one can't be a 2 either because it's in the same region. So even though we have to have a fit of 2 in these 3 cells, it can't go in either of the yellow cells because of the 2 already in the region. So this is a 2, and that is another 1, 3. Ooh.
Should we pencil mark 7, 8, 9 in column 5?
Well, what? Where? What?
In column 5, we're left with 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, nice. Yes, let's do that. In this yellow region, we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we only have 6, 7, 8, and 9 left to place in these. The 8 has to be there. So this, and this sees a 7. So this can only be 6 or 9. And this can only be 6, 7, or 9. Oh, your 1, 3 deduction from here, we can repeat in this row.
Oh, nice. Yes.
This looks over, that places it at 2 and takes the 2s out of there.
In fact, we can place a 2 in row 8.
Row 8 is this row. Okay. Yeah. You tell me this, but it has to be in one of these 3. But this one sees a 2 in the column, and that one sees a 2 in a column. Yep, so that's a 2. And then one of these 2, because of the outside clue, has to be a 7, but this cell sees a 7 in the column. So that's a 7. I think we might want to mark which ones we've used this time. So we've used that clue. We've used that clue. We've used that because we've pencil marked the 4s.
Yeah.
We've used that one because we've placed the 2 and pencil marked the 1, 3s.
We've used the 8 in row 1, but not the 8 in column 2.
Okay. We've used this 1, 2, 3 as well as we can. I suspect we can do something with that 3. Same with this 4, 5, 6, and that 1, 2, 3, and this 4, 5, 6. This 4
rules out the 4 in row 5.
Yes, places a 4 in one of those 2 and rules it out from there. And these 4, 5s look over and take it out of that cell.
Okay. Where can 3 go in row 8 and row 9? Given that there is a 3 in column 6 and a 1, 3 in row 7?
I'm having so much trouble keeping track of which column is which right now. Would you have... Yes, I think turning on the row and column labels would just interfere with the outside.
Yes, it would. There's a 3 looking up.
Right here,
yeah,
this
so
3.
One of those 2 first cells must be a 3 because of the 1, 3 looking across.
Oh.
And the yellow region has a 3 in it already because it's got a 1, 3 pair.
Yes. So let's go through that. So one of those 3 pink cells has to be a 3. But the yellow region already has it. I'm going to try to duplicate your logic to make sure it makes sense to me. So this one can't be a 3 since the 3 for the yellow region is already present. And the 1, 3 here tells us that the 3 for this row has to be over on this side. So that can't be a 3, which means this is a 3. That's nice. Okay.
And that looks across to the 1.
That gives us the 1 and the 3.
3.
Very nice. And so now this clue is done.
We have an X-wing on 4s in the blue and green region in row 4.
Yes, because the 4 has to be in one of those 3, but can't be here. So we've got 4s locked in.
And I'm comfortable pencil marking that.
I am too. And
because they actually
here's
are
why.
in the regions.
Yes, exactly. Because even though, let's talk through that though. We know that one of these 2 has to be a 4 and one of those 2 has to be a 4. And normally we wouldn't mark across regions. But because these form an X-wing, it also means we can't have any more 4s in these columns. Because if we had a 4, say down here, it would knock out both of those 4s. And then the only way to get a 4 into both of these rows would be to have both of those be 4. So we can't have a 4 anywhere else in those columns. So now I'm sort of thinking of them as being marked in the columns instead of the rows, which is Maybe
Weird.
not, which is a little weird. And I'm not convinced that that means they can't be elsewhere well, they can't be anywhere else in this blue region because these fours knock that out from being a four from the column. And these fours mean those can't be fours. And these fours mean they can't be anywhere else in this column. So those are actually where they appear in that region.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not convinced. Oh, that can't be a four because of those. Not convinced that can't be a four.
Well, it can't be because we've got we've got fours pencil marked in the.
Oh, right. One of those
Rows
one of
and
those
columns.
green ones has to be a four. Okay. I'm a little slow sometimes, but the X-wings and the irregular regions just mess with my mind. Yes, because one of those two has to be a four, the four for the green region is taken up. All right. Thank you so much, Maggie and Brem, for making my brain hurt so much. It's always appreciated. Actually, it really is. I really like struggling with new thoughts. So.
Okay. Now where do we go?
Well, I'm now interested. This region, this green region. Where can two go in this green region? Can't go there because of the two in the row. Can't go there because of the two in the row. Can't go there because of the two in the row. So one of those three
It's a 2 in
is a
column 7.
two. And there's a two in column 7. Okay. So we have both the green region in the upper part of the grid and that, go ahead, and that row, though, have twos located. What were you saying? Sorry. Let's see.
Where's 2 go in the middle white region, roughly?
In this region, let's see. 2 cannot be there because of the 2 in the row. 2 cannot be there because of the 2 in the row. 2 cannot be there. So I'm seeing 2s in one of those 3.
Yeah.
Can you do better? Because I don't want to mark that.
No, but where does 2 go in the right-hand white region now?
Where does 2 go over here? Well, it doesn't go in any of those because of the 2 in the rows in those rows. And it doesn't go there because of this 2. Oh, and it doesn't go there. That's a 2.
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice.
Now we can get an X-wing on 2s in the central white region and the bottom yellow region.
So 2s cannot be in any of those, either from row or column. So 2s are in one of those 2.
And then in the yellow region at the bottom, they're in the same columns.
In the yellow region at the bottom.
Oh gosh, no, they're not.
They can't be
No,
here.
That's a mistake.
But I see that we could have a 2 there.
Yes, we could.
In fact, we have to. Because and that's actually a really nice thing to see.
No, because that could be the 2 in that column.
Oh, shoot, yes. But the 2 cannot, we already got the 2 in the
some sort of a fish
region.
on 2s.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so one of these 2 is a 2. I don't want to mark that, though.
But these 2s are all in these 3, so they're all within a region. And we just have to
Wait, you pointed to the screen, but people cannot see your
in
fingers.
Row 9,
in row 9.
in columns 4, 6, or 8.
4, 6, or 8. That's where the 2s are, yes.
In row 5, they're in columns 4 or 6.
Yes. Oh!
So we get a fish.
Whatever that's called. What are we going to, let's mark that in, I don't know, pink? Some people call that pink. Some call it purple. What color do you call that?
Purple.
Purple. I call it pink.
Pink.
So, okay, so you have to explain the jellyfish because I'm just going to get myself all tangled up. Particularly, is it a jellyfish?
I don't
or
know.
swordfish? I don't know.
Swordfish, I think. There are 3 rows and 3 columns, and each of those squares represents the only place where 2 can be in that row or that column.
Well, in that row, we don't know about the columns. I mean, we do because of the jellyfish logic, right?
Yes.
But it's because of the rows.
But because we have 3 rows and 3 columns that contain these, we cannot have 2s anywhere else in the grid, and other than the places we've already placed them.
Yeah.
But
actually,
really
I don't think that really says much because we already have 2s in all of the other rows. So that was a wander down confusing logic for not as much as we might have hoped. But
that's okay.
It's okay. Again, these irregular regions, they play absolute havoc with my brain. So trying to figure it out slowly is not a bad thing.
Where does 3 go in the blue region?
Three,
Roughly?
three in the blue region does not go there. Does not go there. Does not because of the 3 in the column. Does not go here because of the 1 3 that's marking it over here. Does not go there because of the row. Does not go there because of the row. So it's in one of these two.
And there's a 1 3 pair in yellow.
And there's a 1 3 pair looking over to take it. That's a 3. Wow. That came out of the blue to me, anyway, as it were, in the blue region. That blue is really, I'm going to change the blue color here because it's kind of hard to see. I'm going to go for maybe a lighter blue to make it a little easier to see things. So now where is, do we know? That's not going to get us any. Well, actually it does. 3 in the green region.
Now has to be, yes.
And it can't be, okay, so.
We can place 3.
Can I get rid of the pink from the jellyfish on the 2s?
Yep.
Because it's confusing me. Thank you. Okay, so now the 3 in column 8 means that can't be a 3. The 3 in column 7 means none of those can be 3. The 3 in column 6 means those can't be 3. So this is the only place for a 3 in the upper green region, which also gives us a 1.
And now we don't have a 3 in, we have a 3 in the green region, so we can pencil mark 3s in row 2 in the white region to the right.
Why?
There's a 1 3 pair looking in row 2.
Okay, that can't be 3.
That's row 4.
Oh, that can't be 3.
Up, there is a 1 3 outside the grid.
Oh, right there. Yes. Okay.
That 3 cannot be in green.
So cannot be there. So there is a 3 in there. Yeah. Yes. Okay. I was not following your logic there at all. Sorry. So now, in this white region, then we know where the 3s are. They have to be in one of those two. So this.
Oh, they can't be in column 8.
And they can't be in column 8. Okay. The easy part, the Sudoku. So
and that
this
gives
is
us a 4 as well.
3, and there were only 2 places for a 4. The 4 has to be in one of these 3. 4 cannot be in row 3, so this is a 4. I'm sorry, I'm going to go back through that logic every time because I'm struggling. So now in this row, oh, we already know the 3 is in one of these. In fact, we know 1 and 3. I'm not sure why we didn't ever mark that.
Where does 4 go in the upper white region?
4 does not go there, and 4 does not go there.
So it's in 4 spots. No, I mean 3 spots.
3 spots, yeah. It's in one of those. How about, where does 3 go in this green region? Roughly speaking. I contend it has to be in one of those 2 cells. Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
And that is nice. Is it nice?
Oh, I'm sure it's nice. I'm not sure in what way it's nice yet, but I'm sure it's nice.
Where does 3 go in the upper white region?
Which upper white? This one or the one over on that side?
That's the right white.
Oh, okay, the upper center region. Mm-hmm. 3 does not go in this row, and 3 does not go there, so this is a 3. Very nice.
And now we have all the 3s either center or corner marked or placed. 1, 2,
yes,
3,
every
4,
row
5,
has them located. Yes, I agree. Okay, so 1 in this blue region is fairly restricted. 1 can't be in those cells because of the 1 in the row. 1 can't be here because of the ones looking across. 1 can't be there because of the one looking up. Where does 1 go in row? What's that?
I was going to say, where does 1 go in the upper green region?
I have a better. Well,
it gives us a 1 2 pair.
Well, I have another question for you.
Okay.
Where does 1 go in row 9?
Oh yes.
Yes. The one is sitting right. This is sometimes the law of leftovers, I think, with irregular regions or something like that, where if you've got regions that are sticking interesting ways, this one is now locked out of row 9 for the region it's in. There's only one place for a 1 in row 9. We probably should have seen that much, much sooner.
So now we can place 1 and 2 in the upper green region.
Well, now we can place 1 in the white region because it can't go in this column and it can't go there because of the 1 there. So that gives us a 1 here. And that may fix your 1s, maybe? Because now 1 in the green region can't go there because of the 1 in the row. Can't go in these because of the 1 in the column. Can't go here because of the 1 in the column. So that's a 1.
And that takes the position.
And that gives us the 2 because there were only 2 spots for the 2. So, okay, I feel like I'm maybe starting to hold my carry my own weight in this. Possibly.
Pencil
we'll
marks,
see.
7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9, yes. So
That's
this row already has 1 through 6 marked. So that's an 8, 9. And these two are 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh, this 8, 9 clue
is now placed.
it means
markable.
that these two have to be 8 and 9 as a pair. And now we can
And there's an 8 in row 1.
There is. This 8 is going to make that a 9, which will make this an 8 from the
Which will mean
column.
that in column 2, the 8 has to be in row 1.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me come back to that because I'm still trying to follow this. In this white region, that means that that has to be a 9. Now, you were saying something about
there is an 8
others.
in row 1, columns 1 and 2, and it's in columns,
yes, from this
column 2, rows 1 or 2, and it can't be in row
can't
2.
be there. So this is an 8. Very nice. Okay, and now
So we're left with 6, 7
Those
in the
clues.
last cell in the yellow.
wait, I'm not sure I see that yet. This 9 takes this out. What do we? Oh, we need 6, 7, and 9, and there's a 9 in the
Yeah,
row.
so
okay,
we have a
6,
9 in
7.
row 1, row 2, column 1.
Okay, so in the yellow region, we have a 6, 7 pair, which means this must be a 9.
And we're left with 4 and 5.
In this row,
No, in the white region.
okay, yeah, in this white region, we have 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, so this is a 4, 5 pair, which means for this row that has to be a 6. And that's going to take a 6 out from the column.
We now have a 4, 5 pair in column 2, which could be useful at some point.
It could.
Some
We also have a
set of circumstances.
Yeah, we also have a 9 in the green region,
Mm-hmm.
as well as a 9 in row
Yep.
3. So those are not 9s.
So we're left with 5, 6, 7 in row 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. Yeah, so 5, 6, 7. But this one sees a 6. So this is 5, 7. And this is 5, 6, 7. This clue, let's mark some clues we've done. This 4 is now done. This 1, 3 is now done. This 4 is corner marked. I think we can count that done.
We're not going to get any more information from it.
So the only, and this one we've corner marked. So the only thing we haven't corner marked yet is this 4, 8. I think that's worth reminding ourselves of at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So where do we look next?
So now that we've placed the 2 in the upper green region, we have an X-wing on 2s in row 5, row 9, columns 4 and
here.
6.
Yes, that's the only place for the 2s. So in this green region, we have a 2 in this column, this column, this column. That's only 4, 5, or 6. That's already placed, and there's a 2 in this column. Yes, just double checking to make sure that we're on track here.
Do we have a 2 in the green region? No.
Which
Sorry,
green
the white. No, ignore me.
Okay.
Oh, I was seeing we've pencil marked them in the white region, which was what I was trying
Yes,
to
when they're in one of those two, yeah. Okay. Where does 1 go in the center white region, roughly speaking?
Not in row 4.
Not there.
Not
It's
in
in one of those two, I believe.
What does the 7 in column 1 do?
The 7 in column 1. Yeah. Just minor things like, Sudoku. So now in this green region, we now have a 6, which makes that a 7. This 6 also looks across and comes out in row 1. This 7 is going to look to its right and take that 7 out. Okay. So 4 and 5 are locked out of these two. Oh, they're going to be down here. Ignore me. I was trying to figure out where they might be in the
But
screen
so is
region, but they're
6.
going to be. Yeah, two of them are going to be. Two of 4, 5, and 6 are
Well,
going to
they're
be
in
here.
row 6. Sorry, row 5 on the right-hand side.
Yeah, they're locked over here.
Yep.
I was trying to figure out where they were going to go in this green region because of that, but then they're.
But one of them has to go in row 6.
This is true, but I'm not sure quite what to do with
No.
that. If you have a suggestion for how
No.
to pencil mark it, that's fine. That's good. Maggie has just done a number on us, hasn't she?
So 9 is in one of 2 slots in the white region to the right.
You're talking about this one?
Yeah.
Yes, so we either have a 9 here or here because everything else is pencil marked. Absolutely. These are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in general. I mean, as of what's left.
Where does 9 go in column 7?
9 cannot go in there. We already have a 9 in the green region, so none of those can be 9. Those are already taken. That's a 9. Excellent question. Very surprised you didn't call it a deduction. But so now, oh, yay! So I have a deduction because this is what we do, right?
Okay.
Where does 9 go in the green region on the left?
Oh, okay. Yes, that's great.
So those aren't 9. We now have a 9 in the row. That's not a 9. That's not a 9. So this is a 3-9 pair.
No, there's a 9
No.
in column 1.
Even better. 9, yes. So
Okay.
it is a 3-9 pair. It can just be resolved. So
And
3,
would you
9.
like to resolve where 9 is in the bottom left white region?
Bottom left white region. That would be this region. Cannot be. And by the way, I took the 9 out here. I'm going to do this first, which gives us a 7-8 pair, which makes a 9 right here. I don't want to forget to do that. Okay, now in the bottom white region, 9 cannot go there from the column. 9 cannot go there from the column.
We're about to finish 9s.
9 cannot go there from the column. So one of these two is a 9.
But
Which means it's a 4, 8, 9 triple. Now you're about to tell me something else, but I'm going to go with that for the moment, and I'm going to. I mean, this is not a 1-3, so this has to be a 1-3 pair. Now you're seeing something more
Okay.
than that.
Where can 9 go in column 9? We've already discussed it. We just
9
didn't
in
pencil
column
mark it.
9 is either here or and it's now locked out from that one. So this is a 9, yes.
Yes. Now where can 9 go in column 8?
And now, I was just going to look over, take this 9 out. And so, yes, in column 8, then 9 can't be in the blue region. I mean, can't be in these because of the 9 in the region. And can't be in those, so this is a 9.
Now you can place the
And
last
now, that's not a 9. So that's a 4, 8 pair, making this a 9. And this clue is now used, this outside clue. Okay.
So it's now just irregular Sudoku.
It is. Because... Yes, and irregular Sudoku. So now what?
The 3 in column 1 looks down.
3 in column. Oh, good. 1 and 3. The 3 now looks up. It gives us 1 and 3.
And is that all the 3s and all the 1s?
I'm not sure. We don't have the check. The
I see potentials for 1s still. If you double click on the 1s though.
I could. Well, ones could be. Ones are gonna. We still need a 1 in the green region.
But
It's gonna.
3s, I think.
So 3s might be done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 3s are done. 1s, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, so these are the last of the 1s right in there.
Yeah.
2s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have, and those are the X. That's the X-wing on 2s that we've still got. Okay. 9s are done. That's 9 9s.
Got a 4-8 pair in column 3. What are we missing?
Oh yeah. So let's see. 2, 3,
1 and
6.
5.
Yes, 1 and 5. 1, 5.
And we've got a
And the 4, 5,
pair
6 looks over and makes that a 1.
Very nice.
Which makes that a 1.
Now we have a pair missing in column 2.
Okay. But we also have this 5 taking those 5s out because of the
Placing 5
region,
in the
which
yellow
places the
region.
5 in the yellow region. Exactly. Okay, you were saying column 2. Oh, yeah, we're missing. What are we missing in column 2? We've got 1, 2, 3,
6 and
4,
7.
5, 8, and 9. Yeah, this is a 6, 7 pair. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in, but
We've got a
the
4,
4,
6
6
pair
pair
in there.
makes that a
Yep.
7. Yep, so
And
that's a
that
7.
resolves the 8, 7 as well.
6. Yep, the 7 looks over and gives us an 8, which looks up and gives us a 7. Okay. Now row, whatever this is, 6 is missing
4
1,
and
2,
6.
3. Yes, 4 and 6. Can we resolve that yet? I don't
Where can 6 go in
see.
column 1?
Oh, there's already a 6 in column 1.
Oh,
So
fine.
that's a 4. That's a 6.
The 4 looks
The
up.
4 looks up and gives us a 5 and a 4, which looks up and gives us a 5 and a 4. And then what's missing in column 1? 8, I think.
Yeah.
8, which looks over and gives us a 4, which looks up and gives us an 8.
So missing 2 and 7 in the yellow region.
2 and
there's a
7,
in
and the
column
7
4.
looks down. Yep, so that's a 2 and that's a 7. This
2
2
looks
looks up. So that's a 2.
And we're missing an 8 in the row, I think.
In row 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Yeah, that's an 8. How about in
This
column
yellow, the white
4?
region, yeah. 6.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are missing. In the white region, we have 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're missing 4 and 5.
So that gives us a 4, 5, 6 triple
4,
in
5,
the
6.
row.
But this is a 7.
Yeah. Which looks up to the 5.
Oh, nice. Didn't even
Looks
spot that.
across to the 7.
Looks down to the 8. Looks
Looks
over
across
to
to
the
the
7.
Not making a mistake here.
Oh my goodness. So we're
That's a
missing a 4,
4,
5. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, let's actually talk about it. So we're
The-
missing the 4, 5 in the green region.
But we have 4s in an X-wing in the blue and the green,
We
looking at
do.
that square.
We do. Yes. One of those two has to be a 4. So that can't be a 4. It must be a 5, which brings down to a 4, which looks over giving us a 6 and a 4. And the 6 looks over and gives us a 5 and a 6. Okay. In row 8, we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. We're missing 5 and 8.
Placeable. There's a 5
So the 5 looks down and gives us the 8 and the 5. The 5 looks up and gives us a 6.
Now the 5 looks across in that row.
Oh, the 5 looks over right and gives us a 4, 5. Up. 4, 5. So
Looks
this is a
over.
4.
And
And
we need
1, 2, 3, 5. In the
a
blue
6.
region, we need a 6. And in the white region, we
need
need
an 8.
1, 2, 8. And there it is. 30 minutes, 7 seconds of sheer terror over the irregular regions and joy
That was a
over
lovely
the
puzzle.
logic. It was
Thank you
absolutely
so much,
lovely.
Maggie, and thank you so much, BremSter, for that puzzle. That was just delightful.
So 31 solves. I certainly hope we see that go up because this is just a lovely puzzle.
Yes.
And now that it's been released to everyone, if you're seeing this on Brem's channel, please do work through the pack. They are fabulously fun. This puzzle, I loved the way these outside clues interacted to get us started with that 6. And I loved the way these 8s didn't force the 8 there until much later in the puzzle. That was a nice little subtle trick there.
I like the 4, 5, 6s and the 4s interacting.
Yes. And then this complicated little X-wing on 4s right in here was just lovely. This though, the fact that it took us that long to see that the digit here has to go at row 9, column 9.
Like we said, we don't do very many irregular Sudokus.
But if we might need to start because this was actually a lot
Really
of
fun.
fun. Really fun. Thank you again, Maggie. Thank you, BremSter. This has been just a delightful series. I hope that this is only the first of many, many Family Day Out packs.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right.
And as
So,
Brem would say,
good luck with your solving.